Hey guys, and welcome to today's Happy Health video. Is pH a concern for you? Well, here is something that you may not know the benefits of, and it is magnetized water. And here's my findings from using this over about the last month, and I wanted to recommend it to you guys because it's been so helpful to me that I had to share it with you as well. So I've got my little cheat sheet here, so I might gonna be reading some notes. So I didn't forget anything to tell you today on the video. With bipolar magnetized water, okay, so it's really, really important that you have both poles when you're using magnetized water. Okay, you want a north and a south to be benefiting the water. And I'm going to tell you how to do that. Don't worry, just hold on, okay? Now, magnetized water, the benefits of it is it breaks up kidney stones and gallbladder stones. So if you're prone to those, this is something that you may really, really want to start using. It's so easy to use. You don't even have to do hardly anything to benefit from magnetized water. So if that is a concern for you, not only does it break them up and make them small enough to pass, so you don't have to have surgery, it also prevents kidney stones and gallbladder stones from forming in the first place. So if you have them, this will break them up, and it will also prevent them from reoccurring. Magnetized water also helps with digestive problems. If you have any kind of acid reflux, just indigestion in general, this is wonderful for your digestive system, and it really helps to balance that out. Also, urinary problems, okay, any kind of pain, painful urination, inflammation in the bladder, cystitis, so on, any kind of urinary issues, this addresses them as well. Nervous problems. Do you happen to have anxiety or panic or MS, anything where you're dealing with your nerves? Magnetized water is amazing for that concern. Okay, so then we also have mastitis. It helps with mastitis, pain and swelling, so basically inflammation, and it also improves your metabolism. So if you have any excessive fatty tissue, magnetized water helps to rid of the excessive fatty tissues in the system. You can't just eat whatever you want, though. You do have to have a good diet, but this will help you to improve your metabolism and get rid of that fat that your body no longer needs. Yay. So magnetized water is wetter, okay, because of the magnetism effect in the water. It makes it more wet, okay, and it's really hard to describe unless you have experienced it for yourself. But even my children, when they started first drinking the magnetized water, they're like, this water is more wet, you know, and even for a kid to describe it that way, you know, they really noticed it too. We did notice, because the whole family started using magnetized water, we did notice that everybody was experiencing detoxing symptoms for a little while, just a couple of days, you know, maybe a slight headache. My stomach was super gurgly because the digestive tract was being cleansed and balanced, so that was a plus. I did feel very sluggish for a couple of days, just typical detoxing symptoms. But I feel great now because my pH was always a concern. It was always slightly on the acidic side. And if you followed most of my videos, you'll know that I have been targeting my health very aggressively over the past year, doing some serious detoxing with several different alternative therapies. So this, in conjunction with those alternative therapies, really did the trick to get my pH to where it needed to be. So now I have felt, I didn't really think that I would feel that big of a change with altering my pH, but I have. So I really, really recommend this if you're struggling with your pH. This is it, okay? Because mine was extremely tricky for so long. I have tried to fix it, but this is what did it. This magnetized water is what did it for me with the pH. All right, so moving on, the magnetized water is wetter, and therefore it allows nutrients and vitamins and whatever you're taking to further penetrate into the cells, and so your health just greatly improves. So I really recommend this to you. Here's how we do it without further ado, okay? First of all, this is the water filter that I found and started using with my magnetized magnets, okay? This is the one I was using. Now, the brand here, I really don't know how to pronounce it, but it's Skyhan. I'm guessing that's how you pronounce it. I think it is a Chinese company. I'm not 100% sure, but it is an alkaline water filter. And the reason why I chose this one, I had been using Zero Water for a long time, and some other ones, Zen Water, but this water filter I was so happy to find because it removes fluoride. Okay, and not a lot of water pitchers up till now have removed it from the water, but this does. This removes pharmaceuticals, lead, any kind of other concerns, chlorine, obviously, completely removes it. Okay, I could not be more happy with what this water filter removes and for the price. Now, I'm going to have a link for this in the description box below because I'm telling you what, the water, as soon as my family and I started drinking this, we were all so thirsty because it actually was so good for our bodies. We just couldn't get enough, literally. So we were all just, you know, hydrating. My kids would wake up like 3 or 4 times a night. I'm thirsty. I need more water. I need more water. So, you know, this was really, really good for us. It really, I couldn't recommend this one more. It is amazing. Now, the other plus about this water filter is the fact that it comes with 2 filters in it. So you're not having to replace it all the time. The filters are, like I said, they're not very expensive at all. And it's very doable for a family budget. And let's see. So this is one of them. Very simple, you know, your standard little filter. However, this water filter does come with instructions, and I would recommend reading it first, because I think you have to like let this one soak for a little while. It's not like a Brita or a Zero water filter where you just pop it in and one cycle through, it's ready to drink. It's just a little bit different. So make sure that you read the instructions first if you're going to get this filter. It does, I think it has in here a list of like everything that it removes. But basically, I really loved the fact that, you know, it has the ion exchange and all that stuff. But my favorite aspect of this one is that it's alkaline water. So the pH aspect was great. So it holds, there you go. So that's what it looks like right here. Very simple. This was a great company to work with. When I first got my first pitcher, the handle right here in the back, over here, it was cracked, and I wrote them about it, and they sent me a new one. No questions asked, nothing. They were wonderful to work with, great customer service, and very fast shipping. Okay, so on the top, it does have a little digital meter here to help you know when to replace your filter. It's supposed to last for 60 days, so that is great. So if you get 2 filters, you know, that's 4 months worth right there. And the replacement filters on these are not expensive either. It's $20 for 2. So at least, you know, where I found them, I don't know about, you know, where you are. So anyway, I will have a link for those below. But that's it. Just a very simple filter design. And it says on here, full flavor and better tasting for tea and coffee. Now I would say yes to that as well. It is economic, yes. Ideal for cooking and healthy food. Okay, so when I'm cooking anything that I have to boil food in, I always use this filter for that. For softer, better tasting rice, prolongs domestic appliance life by preventing lime scale buildup. Okay, so yeah, here's where I was going to tell you is that it is BPA free, environmental protection, and dishwasher safe, including the lid. Extra large capacity. It does filter 2 liters at a time. So it is a 2-liter pitcher, so you're not filtering every 5 seconds. And for a larger family like us, that works out really well. So I think that that's it. It has, like I said, it comes with 2 filters in it. So, oh yeah, here's where it says, sorry, reduces particles such as sand, dirt, and other impurities, takes away lime scale. Harmful metals such as lead, copper, arsenic, zinc, chlorine, fluoride, and other taste-impairing substances, agricultural chemicals, and industrial pollutants. Yes. Love it. Okay. It has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different layers that it goes through here. Yeah, so anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks is what they say to replace the filter. Love it. And more information about it obviously will be in the link below. I don't want to bore you guys with all of that right now. You can research it too for yourself. So moving on, I used this water and placed it on a magnetized mat. Okay, I will also have links for you for magnetized mats. Now, you can buy them, and I made my own. Okay, this is how I did it. Right here. Okay, I'm going to use this color. I crochet. I love to. I'm one of my DIY addict. Okay, love it. So what I did was I took Plarn. Now you don't have to do this, but this is how I made it if you like to crochet and if you do these kinds of things too. Plarn is made of plastic bags, reduce, reuse, recycle, right? So I took plastic bags and I crocheted them, and I also placed, using different magnets that had a north and a south pole on it, like indicated, I was able to strategically place magnets in here, okay? And they are stuck, they are super glued, and they're in here, and they're not going to come out. So what I did was simply place this on my counter, and it is bipolar magnetized, and I made sure of that all throughout. So they're alternating magnets. Simply placed my filter on this on the counter. That is it. And you just, anytime, you know, you just fill this back up, you pour it out, put it back on your little magnetized pad, you're good to go. And that's all. I mean, literally, that's it. So the reason why I made my own was because I looked online, and several places do sell these, and they can be kind of pricey. If you don't want to make your own, you can buy them. I will have links in the description box if you'd rather purchase one instead of make your own. However, just to the rescue, I have made more, okay, and I'm going to continue to make some more. If you guys want to purchase from me, I will have some links to my Etsy store, and these will be available on my Etsy store. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna always have like 500 on hand, okay? So however many on hand will be available. If they're not in my Etsy store, you can always email me and let me know that you're interested in purchasing one. Obviously, they're gonna be greatly reduced cost purchasing them from me as opposed to buying them other places, but that's completely personal opinion. I'm not gonna, you know, discourage you from buying them elsewhere at all. Just letting you know that I have them available. And obviously color is going to vary depending on what plastic bags I have at the time. But it takes about, you know what, it takes about 8 to 10, probably more like 10, to make one of these. So this is saving 10 plastic bags from going in the landfill. All right. So that's that. Now, I hope that this really, really helps you, because honestly, when I drink this magnetized water, oh my goodness, it is so refreshing. And so, you know, it's just like saturating. It feels like it's saturating your cells. You don't feel like, oh, you know, still thirsty, or that tastes weird. I don't like the taste of that water. It's just not like that at all. So I hope that this is a benefit to you guys as much as it has been to me and my family. And you know what, just ask questions if you need to, but I will have links in the comments, in the description box for everything I've talked about here today. And I hope that you too will enjoy the benefits of magnetized water. I'll see you next time. Thanks so much for being here today. Bye-bye.